Okay, so today we have William Edward Vasoll Jr., also known as Billy Vasoll. He is the vice president this year on SCAM. Billy, could you quickly introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Billy Vasoll. I've been playing for 4 years. I started off as a cutter, now I became a handler last year. And last year I was the B team captain, and this year I am now the A team captain.
So, brief background of your Frisbee history. Now, what about your personal history? Tell us more about you. We want to know about you.
My personal history?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, I know people might not like it, but I'm from New Jersey. Yeah, I'm from Northern Jersey. I'm from a town called Glen Rock. In high school, I played pole vault, and I also played football. Those are the two sports I mainly did. I also did wrestling my freshman year. But yeah, the reason why I joined Frisbee though was because my sister, she's a part of Lehigh, and also her boyfriend's also part of Lehigh, and they both played Ultimate, and they recommended me to try out for the team and all that because they said that like you'll get like friendships that you'll never forget, and they were totally right. I mean, I'm around a few guys that I've grown to love, and they're called my friends now.
Solid response. So, very broad question, but what does SCAM mean to you?
Oh, I gotta think about that one. SCAM, honestly, like I said before, is really just about like the culture, the camaraderie.
Can you explain the culture of SCAM a little bit?
The culture of SCAM. Well, first off, like coming into SCAM, like it's just like a bunch of great group of guys and all that, ready to have fun, love to party. So other than that, like I just said, like we party a lot, but we're here to also win. Like we're here to have a good time. We know exactly when to have fun, when to party. Like we know like when there's time that we need to get shit done, we'll get shit done.
Solid response. So last year you were the B team captain, obviously. So what should A-teamers who haven't seen your playing style expect? Like give us a little explanation about how you play.
Well, before I go into my play style, I'll just talk about like my personality when I play. And the one thing you'll expect from me is that I'll never give up. Like when I'm on the field, I will give it my all at all times. There's not if as tired as I am, as hurt as I am, I get hurt a lot.
You cramp a lot.
Yes, I cramp so much. But either way, like as hurt as I am, I will give it my all at all times. So other than that, like I'm not the most shiftiest of handlers, but the one thing that I will say that I take pride in is my throws. So make sure that if whoever is cutting for me, I'll be sure to get you those Frisbees. Don't you worry.
Yeah, sometimes a little too far, making me lay out and rip over my skin and shit.
we don't talk about that.
So big talks this year. It's gonna be tight making 18 this year. There's a lot of good rookies, a lot of good vets. You know, we have a huge vet class, but we have a lot of positions open up for 18. So, what does one need to do to be on the 18?
Well, one of the things that Matt Kuhn and I have been talking about a lot is commitment. Like one of the main things that we need out of these A-teamers is to actually be on the team and be able to come to practices and like actually work with the team. Because one of the biggest problems, I mean I was on 18 last year, but I heard a lot about it, is that they did not have the numbers half the time. They had to run Savage, which is 7v7 at all times. They didn't have the numbers to actually build chemistry with some of the people that were starters. Some of the starters half the time they were too busy like with schoolwork or just had other stuff to do, and they never had time to come, which at the end of the day was a big reason why they were hurting at the end of the year. Why they ended up barely making the regionals, and when they did make it to regionals, got smoked. So that was one of the main things is commitment.
Solid. So the regime this year, it consists of Cooney, Matt, and obviously you, because I mean if it wasn't you then Why the hell would I be interviewing you? So what do you personally, and I asked this question to Matt, but what do you personally want to do for the team?
What do I want to do for the team? Well, one thing I want to do personally is, like, I know I was talking about culture, that we're a bunch of great guys and all that, but one thing I want to do is also, like, try to change that culture and make it more of a fun atmosphere. Because one thing on A-Team, I mean, like, honestly, A-Team, like, you guys did amazing last year, but one thing that I remember watching, because I came for sectionals and watched it, is that half the time you guys were down in the dumps. You guys were very, like, you guys were so serious, and when you guys started to play bad, that really, like, that your emotion just went down, and you really started to your play started to affect that. So one thing I want to do is to definitely, like, keep spirits up when on the field as much as possible. So because half the time Frisbee is skill, but the other time is your actual confidence. And if you have that confidence when you're on the field, I mean, things are going to happen. So that's one of the main things. I want to make sure people have confidence and are keeping their spirits high.
Half the game is confidence.
Yes, sir.
So, it's been 1 week of practice. And we obviously had the vet scrim Friday. What concerns have you seen from the team? What concerns do you have going into this year? What should we be focusing on and fixing?
Well, one thing that I've noticed personally, and I've talked with the other captains about, is we're very rusty. Like, one of the biggest things is that half of the people that we were expecting to come back and like be as good as they were last year, or even better, end up coming out back much worse because they didn't play. Matt Cooney and I over the summer were insisting on a lot of guys to come and, like, continue to play Frisbee over the summer, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, I guess they got caught up with work and all that, but it's affecting the team right now. There's so I mean, I remember at one of our practices, like, the stack was falling apart towards the end zone, and these were vets playing. Like, that's something that, like, we literally learned on day one. This week for the rookies, day one was like the first thing was taught was a stack, and that was one of the biggest issues. Like, just like, it's not even really fully the skill, but it's just the fundamentals that are missing. But even the skill too, just like the fact of, like, throwing the disc away, like dropping the disc at random times when it hits you right in your breadbasket, like, that stuff, it's gonna hurt the team. I have faith that the skill level will get better as we continue to play, but the fundamentals is something that we just gotta continue to hammer down.
So, I have 3 more questions. Well, really 2. So, a big thing that we revealed Friday is that we will be first. Sorry. So, big thing that we revealed Friday is that for the first time in 20 years, we will be hosting a home tournament. So, I would just like you to discuss the home tournament a little bit, get people hyped, explain it a little bit. What was the thought process?
So, going into this year, even last year, one of the biggest issues was funds. At one point we had to fundraise to get enough money because our school doesn't have an indoor facility anymore. The bubble, which I don't know, you rookies really know, or even you sophomores, but freshman year we had a bubble where, like, we actually practiced indoors in the winter and the school provided for us. But now we have to go off campus, probably to Aframs, and practice. But the problem is that that's really expensive. So that's one of the reasons to, like, get like some funds for the team. Another one though is one of the main reasons though was literally just to bring awareness to the sport and also to our club. Because people think, like, ultimate frisbee, like, oh, these are just a bunch of idiots, like a bunch of, like, nerds just playing the game. Like, there's not really any athletic skill to it, which is totally wrong. First off, I mean, I know all you guys know, like, it takes so much skill to play ultimate frisbee, and not many people could do it. But yeah, like, so what we're gonna do is advertise for this. We're gonna really try to, like, get people to come out to this and show them what SCAM is about, what ultimate frisbee is about, and hopefully that will be really good for our program, and also just for just for our team. But not only that, but I mean, we've never had a home tournament as far as I know. Like, it's been, I don't remember the last time there was a home tournament at UALBANY. So
well, there was the round robin that Kenny had.
That's not a
we
real
got suspended.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. But no, like an actual tournament where you have like pool play on Saturday and on Sunday you have a bracket play, and you have like tournament directors, you have like 5 quad there, like a bunch of group of people to help with the thing, with the actual tournament. The round robin was really just like us going to a field and just playing. It's not like a real tournament. That didn't really take, that didn't really, that's not really the essence of a real tournament. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, one of the main things though that I wanted to go on was that like your families, your friends, your families are gonna be able to see you play Frisbee. Like, that's one of the main things that we wanted to do. Because I know personally my family hasn't had a chance to come watch a game, and they're planning on coming up for this tournament. Like I know a lot of you guys also are gonna have family members that have never watched you play, that are gonna be able to come up for this tournament and try to support the team. So, I mean, it's gonna be a great experience to like have your family there and all your friends to come support you for something that you really enjoy playing. That's really the 3 reasons why we want to have this tournament.
And we're still looking for a name for the tournament.
Yes, yeah, we're still looking for a name. There has been a couple ideas floating around, none I'll get into, but we'll definitely make one up soon. And when we do, we'll be sure to let you guys know.
So my last kind of big question are, what are your goals for the team this 2022-2023 season? You are a senior, so this may or may not be your last year on Scam.
Yep.
So what are your goals? What do you have in mind for the team? Your goals.
My goals.
Your goals for the team.
So, to be honest, like, one thing, of course, I want to do is to get to regionals. That's one of the main things, and when we get to regionals, I want to kick ass. That's what I really want to do. After that, like, we'll see, like, but really, one thing that I want to try to do is to do something that the A team last year wasn't able to do, is to actually fully make it to regionals and kick ass there. That's the one thing that I really want to do. Other than that, like, I also want to, I don't want to, destroy destroy the program, but just, in general, I want to build, a good rookie class so that they can push forward and also continue on this program. So that's one of our main things right now, during practices. Half the time we're, actually trying to teach, we're trying to help out these vets, but mainly right now we're trying to, help out the rookies and try to, keep them interested with the sport. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, these rookies are the future of Scam. These are the guys that we're gonna look to in the future, and
future captains.
Yeah, future captains, future leaders on the team that are hopefully gonna make a difference for the team. So, I really just want to keep the program going, keep it going, keep it strong. But in terms of A team, I want to make it a regions. I want to kick ass.
Solid. Well, any concluding thoughts? Those are all my questions.
One thing I'll say is get ready. Matt, Cooney, and I, we have a lot of fun things in store for this year. So you guys haven't even scratched the surface yet. So
and block parties tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Block parties tomorrow. Maybe we'll get a few more recruits there too. But just get ready. There's a lot of things planned for this year, and I hope you guys are really excited.
Big fucking scam on 3.
Big fucking scam on 3.
1, 2, 3. Big fucking scam on 3.